and gentlemen, put your hands together for the royal family of Indian classical music. Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, the Sarod maestro and his talented tribe, Aman Ali Bangash, Ayan Ali Bangash, and we'll be joined by Abir and Zuhan in just a bit. Welcome to the stage, sir. From the timeless traditions of Indian classical to innovative global fusions, the Khans have enchanted, educated, and entertained us for years. Ustad Amjad Ali Khan and the family, sir, your music is India's gift to the world. Tonight, we are honored to receive you. Please.
We are very happy and honored to be here and grateful to NDTV for this opportunity. We are so grateful to God Almighty that God has gifted this precious gift of music in our family. My elder son, Aman Ali Bangash, and younger son, Ayan Ali Bangash.
Shukriya. Please. The mic is right next to you, Aman and Ayan. Yes. We would have loved to see Zuhan as well, but I think they would be joining you in the performance. So we would, it'll be rarest of the rare moment, as they say, to see the three generations perform together. How does it feel, sir, Ustad Saab, to take Indian classical music to the global stage? You actually signify that.
You see, classical music is all over the world. Most ancient music, Western world also, they still listen to Beethoven, Bach, Mozart, all the great composers, Tchaikovsky of Russia. So classical music will always be there till the time we have sun and moon. But these 7 musical notes, sa re ga ma pa dha ni, in Western world they say do re mi fa sol la ti. So the 7 notes have connected the whole world. Music has connected the world, and unfortunately language creates barriers. Music does not belong to any religion like air, flowers, water, fire, fragrance. So it's a precious gift. And seeing the flavor and the problems of the world, I have learned so much from the role of flowers, the role of music, and I feel like saying that I belong to every religion of the world. I belong to every religion of India. We are still fighting, we are still trying to kill each other like 2,000 years back. So what is the contribution of education? Education, unfortunately, could not create compassion and kindness in a human being. How can we think of killing each other? So I'm very, very sad all the time praying to God that there should be peace between Russia, Ukraine, and Israel, Palestine. I mean, we feel very sad. We feel very sorry for the people who have died, who have been killed in this war. So I think the young maestro will contribute better than me.
So let me go to the next generation now, and this is a question to both of you. There is something about your style which connects to the global audience. What do you think it is?
Firstly, good evening, and thank you for having us here. I think, one should not be aware of one's style, to be honest. For me and my brother, Ayan Bhai, we try to follow our guru, our teacher, and all the other great maestros that we have always had in this world. But people make you aware of that point that, maybe you're doing something new. For Ayan Bhai and me, it was very important because in our generation, there were a lot of friends of ours from school and college never knew music, Sarod. So we wanted to get Sarod into that whole electronic space, apart from being Indian classical Sarod players. So somewhere we, I think, have achieved just 10% of that. We're doing a lot of corporate music. We're doing a lot of albums. So we've done a lot of work together.
So what is the next 90% going to be, Ayan?
Well, I think it's a very long journey. Again, to start with, thank you for your very kind words of introduction, extremely overwhelming. So I think, you know, in this field, especially when you talk about music, you're a student till the last day you walk this planet. You're constantly learning. The journey called life is making you evolve. It's making you absorb, and that is constantly doing something to your creativity and to your music as well. So that's why I think, to answer your question, I think it's all about vibrations. I think there's a very larger message when we do collaborations, when we do experimental projects, because we are conveying something at a very larger level, that we're all connected in a true sense. And today, you know, healing is used for so many kind of ailments, and healing or spirituality, which is always a part of our music anyway. So, you know, it's all about the language of vibrations. We talk about vibes, Gen Z talks about vibes and everything. So it's all part of who we are. And I think that is the larger message and the larger picture when we are
Ustad
creative.
Sahab, how do you connect with your grandsons? What is the message or the lessons that you give them regularly?
Yes, all the hard work to make them learn music is their parents. Ayan has twin boys, Abir and Zohan, and Ayan has given so much time, and I'm sure Ayan will talk better about that. But credit goes to Ayan and his wife Nima Sharma. So they spend a lot of time with Abir and Zohan. But it was difficult for, I was worried that spending so much time in school, how can they play music? Because school takes maximum time. But they come back and they have to do homework, and then Ayan make them perform and practice for 2 hours. So I'm very happy and I'm grateful to God that both of them, they look forward to share the stage with us and perform. Last year we performed in New York on the 15th of August. And 5 of us, when we play, English में वो सरोद quintet हो जाता है. Sarod quintet. So there is a lot of demand for Sarod quintet. So they are excited.
जनरेशन बहुत ही खूबसूरती से मिल जाते हैं.
बस वो कैप्शन भी कई जगह ऐसा होता है कि 3 generation and 1 nation. So all the legacy, all the continuation with the blessings of God Almighty. And in the life of Aman and Ayan, their mother's role is very important. Subbalakshmi Barua from Assam, she herself as an artist. So she spent a lot of time with them, and all the credit goes to their mother, whatever they are today.
And so let's take that thought forward. You know, this is about incorporating global influences into traditional Indian music. And then taking it and making it about 3 generations and 1 nation.
Well, I think I would like to say कि इस काबिल है नहीं, दोनों बच्चे अभी बैठे हैं, बस for आशीर्वाद they are sitting. They need good wishes and blessings, and they're so blessed to be sharing the stage with my father. Aman bhai and I equally blessed as well, of course. But for them, just to, you know, share these moments on stage, because Indian classical music is not a written score. Everything happens on stage. So that's why it's just we don't know better, you know, for us as a family, it's just a way of life. It's not really a profession. So that's why I'm just, whatever I know, I'm teaching them. And of course, my brother also sits with them. My father's, of course, teaching them as well. So it's a long journey. What they'll eventually do in between their Messi, Ronaldo, and their video games and Sarod practice, I don't know.
And
It's a long journey. So.
And lots of international concerts happening in India. Are they interested in watching it as well, Aman?
I mean, they're very keen on it, and especially with me, they're like friends to me. So if there's any concert where I go all out there playing a bit of fast music, they just say, Aman, don't show off. So they're like, you know, they're very honest. They keep us in check, and I think they're 2 beautiful souls, and I think they're very lucky to have him as their grandfather, and I'm sure they'll realize one day that what the grandfather means to them.
So what is a family moment when all of you are together, 5 of you?
A lot of noise.
A lot of noise, or is it a jam session?
Well, it's a little bit of both. It's a lot of fun because, you know, they started when they were 10. I think they started doing shows from the time they were 10. I didn't see this happening. I think the silver lining of the lockdown was that I was sitting at home, so I could give all that time. So it's a lot of fun, and they have a great equation, you know, with my father, with my brother, and of course with me. I mean, we lean between being friends and being formal because I have to also be the teacher sometimes. But I told them we're all colleagues here. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a colleague. So I've kept it very relaxed and easy for them so that they enjoy the process. And that's very important, to just enjoy the process. And, you know, let's see where life takes you
Yes,
then.
I'm going to ask just a couple of more questions because the audience is interested, in fact, perhaps, in watching all three of you, I mean, 5 of you perform together. Ustad Saab, इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूज़िक की जो जर्नी रही है बहुत ही लंबी रही है और बहुत ही खूबसूरत रही है और इंटरनेशनल रिकग्निशन भी बहुत स्टेज पर मिलता रहा है. आप जब अपने खुद के सफ़र को देखते हैं तो कोई ऐसा लम्हा जो आपको लगता है बहुत याद आता है जब आप इंटरनेशनल स्टेज पे आपने परफॉर्म किया और उस वक्त यू नो एवरीबडी वाज सेइंग दैट ही इज़ एन इंडियन हु इज़ मेकिंग दिस मार्क?
जर्नी हम लोगों की ग्वालियर, माय बर्थ प्लेस, वहीं पर मियाँ तानसेन का जन्म हुआ, उनकी समाधि वहीं है और उनके गुरु स्वामी हरिदास जी वो वृंदावन में है. सो वी हैड सच सेंटली जीनियस ग्रेट मास्टर्स. तो वी आर फॉलोइंग द मैसेज ऑफ मियाँ तानसेन. वी कॉल इट सैनिया घराना. और हम लोगों का सबका 5-6 साल की उम्र से सूली पे चढ़ा देते हैं, स्टेज के ऊपर बिठा देते हैं. नॉट दैट वी वर नेवर, आई मीन आई वाज नेवर ए चाइल्ड प्रोडिजी, लेकिन वो तहजीब तमीज़ सिखाने के लिए, हाउ टू फेस द ऑडियंस, हाउ टू सिट. एंड जो अभी हम लोग अबीर जोहान के साथ कर रहे हैं, अभी वो कुछ भी नहीं है. अभी उनकी यात्रा शुरू हो रही है, बेसिकली टू रिसीव योर ब्लेसिंग्स एंड गुड विशेस so that their yatra becomes easy and comfortable. तो 12 साल की उम्र से मुझे, because of my father's goodwill, उस्ताद हाफिज़ अली खान साहब के 12 साल की उम्र से लोगों ने बुलाना शुरू कर दिया. Every region of India nurtured me, encouraged me and gave me chance to perform. वो बंगाल हो, महाराष्ट्र हो, बिहार में हम बहुत जाते थे, यूपी, हर जगह से. तो ये जो हमारे देश का जो प्यार है संगीत, क्योंकि वी ऑल वर्शिप आवर गॉड एंड गॉडेसेस थ्रू म्यूज़िक ओनली. वो अगर अल्फाज आ जाते हैं तो वो शब्द बन जाता है, भजन बन जाता है, गज़ल बन जाता है, कव्वाली बन जाती है, लेकिन स्वर वही 7 स्वर है. रा 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 रा. ये 7 स्वर एक मंत्र है. मुझे आज भी याद है, माय फादर वाज रिसीविंग पद्म भूषण इन 1960 फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद. आखिर में वो भी पटना में ही रहते थे. आई हैड द ऑनर ऑफ मीटिंग हिम देयर ऑल्सो. तो आफ्टर द अवार्ड सेरेमनी वो रिचुअल है, मुगल गार्डन में टी पार्टी होती है. तो जवाहरलाल नेहरू, ही केम अप टू माय फादर, खान साहब कोई तकलीफ़ तो नहीं है. और देन ही लुक्ड एट मी, आई वाज यंग बॉय. तो हमारे अब्बा को बोला, खान साहब बच्चे से आप कोई गुरु मंत्र तो नहीं छुपा रहे? क्योंकि ये हमारे देश की हिस्ट्री रही है. द्रोणाचार्य थे बहुत बड़े गुरु. तो कभी कभी गुरु किसी चेले को ज़्यादा सिखाना चाहते हैं, किसी को कम चाहते हैं कभी कभी. तो अब्बा ने कहा नहीं, मैं ज़रूर सब कुछ देने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. फिर डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद केम अप टू माय फादर कि खान साहब आप ठीक हैं, कोई तकलीफ़ तो नहीं है आपको. अब हमारे पिताजी बहुत ही कमिटेड, डेडिकेटेड आदमी थे म्यूज़िक के लिए और वो बहुत सिंपल थे. तो वो कहने लगे, राग दरबारी की प्योरिटी को आप बचाइए. तो आई वाज फीलिंग एम्बेरेस्ड कि ये क्या कह रहे हैं और बेचारे हमारे प्रेसिडेंट को क्या पता दरबारी क्या है. कहते ये मियाँ तानसेन ने बनाया था, इस राग में लोग लिबर्टी ले रहे हैं, आप इसकी प्योरिटी को बचाइए. तो राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी बोले, मैं खान साहब मैं ज़रूर इसको बचाऊंगा, और क्या सेवा करूं. कहते हैं मेरे नमाज का वक्त हो गया, मैं घर जा रहा हूं. वो वहाँ से निकल पड़े और घर आके हमारी माता जी को उन्होंने पद्म भूषण की खुशी नहीं बताई, कहते हैं राजेंद्र बाबू ने वायदा करा है कि दरबारी की प्योरिटी बची रहेगी। तो ऐसे लोग इस प्लेनेट में आए, ऐसे कमिटेड लोग, ऐसे डेडिकेटेड लोग। So I'm so grateful to God that my guru, I had my father like Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan साहब। और यही मुझे फ़िक्र थी कि because I could not see my father as a young musicians। तो जब ये लोग मेरी लाइफ में आए, अमान, उसके 2 साल बाद अयान आए, तो मेरी यही ख्वाहिश थी कि I wish I can perform with them as a young musician। तो वो खुदा का शुक्र है हम लोग एक साथ बजाते हैं। नाउ ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन आर ऑल्सो प्लेइंग। तो ये सब देशवासियों का आशीर्वाद है, देशवासियों का प्यार है, और इस प्यार की वजह से मैं अपना स्कूल भी पूरा नहीं कर पाया।
और अयान, इसी थॉट से हम ये कॉन्वर्सेशन एंड करते हैं, उसके बाद आपका परफॉर्मेंस शुरू होगा। कि this is a summit where we are celebrating the India century. We are talking about how India is the country to watch out for. And Indian music is the music to watch out for, given the kind of experiment that's happening?
I think India was always the country to watch out for, according to me. Lekin, I think today, so many interesting things are happening in the international scene musically. So many genres of Indian music. एक अलग रंग इंडिया का पूरी दुनिया को देखने को मिल रहा है. Music में ही नहीं, कितने fields में. So I think we have very exciting times ahead of us and exciting creativity ahead of us and a lot of interesting works happening. And I hope Aman Bhai, I and Abbas Saab, all of us are also part of that exciting journey.
Thank you so much. And we now look forward to the moment all of us have been waiting for.
As we wrap up today's enriching discussions, it's over to the 3 generations with their musical odyssey.
Before we begin the concert, I would like to introduce all the fellow musicians. On my right, my tabla player Anubrata Chatterjee and mridangam player Vijay Natisan. My elder son Aman Ali Bangash, Ayan Ali Bangash, and the twin brothers Zohan Ali Bangash and Abir Ali Bangash. So we'll begin with the Rag Desh, Bande Mataram, and Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore, beautiful composition, Ekla Chalo Re.